All right, Cancers, welcome to your weekly forecast. So the new moon here this week is another new moon in your third house, the house of learning, practicality, anything that involves reading or writing or communication, but essentially a new beginning with your mind and your perspective on things. And some of you too, implementing that, whether it's through, again, courses or learning or through your work, routine in terms of your correspondence and sharing of information and developing your communication skills. The third house is very much about how we work with others, whether it's our peers or our community or our neighbors or whatever, those we work with. But it's all about that. It's all about conveying information in such a way that we're able to, we're open to sharing. We're open to giving and receiving. We're opening up that channel. And for that reason, it can also be a new beginning for some of you in terms of business or trade, the marketplace, things like that. So this has been an area that's been expanding for you already. Over the past year, you've had Jupiter transiting your third house. So you've seen the possibilities and potentials, I think, with this practical stuff, which is great. And so now it's being activated with the new moon. And it's both in a monthly sense, but also in a yearly sense. So do give it some time as we approach Thursday. It's really good to listen. We are going to have Mercury conjunct up to Jupiter before the new moon, which can certainly give us some insight or at least a bigger picture perspective. And it's because of that bigger picture perspective, we can have a bit of luck in this area, right? If there's been a course you want to take or a book you want to write or a blog you want to start, anything involving this area, it's just such an excellent time to be developing this. And approaching it Tuesday, Wednesday, you can see the potentials. So what I've said in the other videos is that Jupiter by himself doesn't really create anything. We really do have to implement. So if there is any open-mindedness, any inspiration, implement it, put it forward, especially as we get into next week when we start to build some of this momentum with the new moon here. I do also want to mention that on Monday, there is some good grounded energy about this area. Saturn is going to be sextiling up to the sun here. And this is grounded, I think, in terms of whatever it is you've been working hard at in terms of your self-expression. The past 2 years, a lot of you have been maybe either working hard and or feeling limited when it comes to the things that you enjoy in life or create or express or, your creations, things like this, the things you're passionate about in life. But you're leveled up here. You've had Saturn here for a long time. He's actually finishing up the 5th here in just a couple months. And so this is a good testament to that, and the fact that coming into this week, you've got this easy aspect with Saturn giving you this like really grounded and mature way of expressing yourself, which has been developing, and then also in terms of whatever it is you might have been working hard at in terms of creating or developing that you're passionate about in life. So that's good coming into the week. And one other thing I do want to mention about the new moon is that it is going to be opposite Uranus, so it is a balanced new moon. And this very much has to do with Uranus helping you find freedom with, again, your belief systems. If the third house is the very practical house, which is about, again, correspondence, information, thinking practically, even rationally and scientifically, the ninth house is everything that just like blows our mind, right? It's beyond the practical mind. It's the creative mind. It's the philosophical mind. And so Uranus has been helping you really find more freedom with this, to think big, to see potentials, and to even access a bit of that adventurous spirit in your life. And you're probably likely feeling like you want some of this with this opposition around Thursday. So listen to that because it's definitely needed, but again, remaining balanced, right? Because these are just two sides of the same coin. What is possible is actually practical, right? So this adventurousness or expansion that you may want, right? It's about implementing this practically right now with all this third house energy. And with whatever it is you're doing with this third house practical energy, it's about also expanding it a bit, right? Bringing it out into either the world. Sometimes the ninth house is like marketing or sharing it. It's like disseminating the information out into the public in a much larger sphere. But if it's not physically like that, it's again, thinking big, seeing potentials, which can help lift up some of that practical energy as well. All right. So, Cancer, I hope you guys have a great week. I hope this was helpful for you. If you haven't yet watched your ascendant and moon sign videos, there are links down below this video as well for those. So wish you the very best week, and I'll see you very soon for the next forecast. Take care.